I've been told that I'm not conventionally pretty. Like, I'm a quiet pretty, which is okay. Someone told me was that very often heroines, girl actresses, don't have a very large female following. Salman sir's family, Salman sir has always been there for us, me and Riteish. He's always stood with us. Now I work for 10 hours. And there are days that I will work for 12 hours or 11 hours, but I have a family now. So, I work for 10 hours. Kids, people just push for pictures. I think you need to just be aware if there are children around. That's my only request.
The viral video where Preeti Zinta was talking to Riteish. You and Riteish was a best friend before and then a husband-wife. That it helped you in a relationship?
100%. I think you have to. I think marrying your best friend is the best thing ever. Then there was another scene in Sachien where before she meets Vijay, after Vijay tells her that the 30 days are done.
Yeah.
And then she speaks about, tells her friend how it was Sreeleela's first film.
Yeah.
When she signed it then.
Oh.
So she was a little girl on that set. I think she's grown up. And I'm looking forward to doing a film in every industry.
Generally wanted to ask this with you. There was a time when you said that I was, not considered because I had a bubbly face or something like that.
Yeah.
Does it has changed now?
No, did I say that? I didn't say that actually. I was always considered. It was great to be considered, but I think I think I get another scope of work now because it's after 10 years. It's I'm a different person.
Yeah.
So I think the kind of roles that I get now are different. Like in Junior also, I play a boss, like an entrepreneur boss.
Yeah.
And I'm someone who doesn't smile for most of the film because she's been so hurt and, that's something I've never done before. So I was very excited to play that role.
But how do you feel secure in yourself? Because I got to know that you auditioned for this role as well. But how do you feel that? How did it come to you, after working so many of years?
No, I think
generally attitude aa jata hai ki you are in this industry from 6 years.
Yeah. No, I think I have no ego if I want something, I'll find a way to do it. And I work very hard. I think something that I talk about myself is that I'm a hardworking girl. I'm not a lazy girl. I don't mind working for the role that I want. And if I get a role also, I believe that I need to work hard. Like I get bothered if I don't get my script or, if I like being prepared.
But coming back to screen after these years, does something you felt like कुछ चीजें change हुई है या कुछ नहीं? You were working as producers, you were working on different films, different roles, but कुछ चीजें change हुई है after coming?
Yeah, I'm a different person. I think I'm a different person. I'm a mom today. Life has happened, so I'm a different person.
Have you evolved fully?
Not
as a
fully.
person?
You never really evolve. I think you're always evolving. Yeah.
So I want to ask you first that what made you say yes for Sitare?
Sitare actually was an opportunity. I loved the role. I loved the fact that it was offered to me. I auditioned for it, but I'm happy to have done it.
But how was Ami? He's so perfect.
Yeah. He's unbelievable. As a poster, there's so much to learn from him. I do learn a lot from him. I do observe a lot from him. I think he's a wonderful person to have in front of you as a learning ground.
But was there a moment and you felt like that ye emotional way and it's sort of hard to play in this moment because there was moments when we cried seeing you jahan pe aapko bacche chahiye hote hain aur unhe was there a moment in the film for you that personally connected or something?
Yeah. I mean, not personally connected, but a moment in the film was when Sunil tells Amir that, I know children, you wouldn't want a child like me, but I would want a papa like you. I think that was a very touching moment.
What was Riteish comment afterwards?
Riteish loved it. Riteish loved the film. He saw it before.
Yeah.
And he loved it then. And then he saw it again and he loved it even more.
So we obviously declaring it कि it was a Deshmukh years, I feel.
Is it? Yeah, it was a good year for the Deshmukhs. Yeah.
So I'll quickly ask a fans question.
Yeah.
So these are the fans question I want to ask
Okay.
you. First question would be, who is the mastermind behind your funny reels?
Ritesh.
Who is the strict parents? You,
Yeah.
Riteish.
Me.
The viral video where Preeti Zinta was talking to Riteish.
Yeah.
And your adorable angry reaction broke the internet.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was my shoes. They were hurting me and they were talking. I was my shoes were paining, but well done with the cameraman, whoever shot me.
But I want to say this, the Fab's videos just touched our video.
Yes.
Whenever you come on the screen, it's just with all your family,
Yes.
just touch our hearts.
Thank you so
तो
much.
वो क्या बच्चों को बताती हैं कि वो बच्चे जैसे कैमरे पे आते हैं वैसे
Yeah.
ही, they do that.
Yeah, they do that. They do the namaste because I think it's important to teach them.
Yeah.
When people started coming to click our pictures, they would ask why are they coming, and both Ritesh and me told them that it's definitely not for you. So because you're a byproduct of your parents' job, of your parents getting this kind of love, you reciprocate and say thank you. So that's why they always do it. I mean, I think they're very lovely children to also have listened to us. Very often you can tell kids, but they may not do it. I think these kids, they do it on their own now, which is lovely.
Absolutely. South people had a complaint that you're not coming back, ma'am. Please come back. Please come back. Junior के साथ आ रही हैं. But how was that experience with Keerthy, Sreeleela, and DSP?
It was Sreeleela's first film.
Yeah.
When she signed it then.
Oh.
So she was a little girl on that set. I think she's grown up and she's doing so well, and I wish her all the best. But I had some very special moments with her. Keerthy is an amazing actor. He's done all his stunts by himself. And he's a great dancer, very good in acting, very confident. It was a beautiful production. Great director, lovely director. Like, he knew exactly what he wanted. And I think we shot a good film. Devi is in the film, so great music. There's Peter Haynes, there's Sethville, they're all the top names. If I've forgotten anyone, please forgive me. Ravi Sahu was the production designer. So a lot of people came together, a lot of the big minds came together to make this film. So I'm sure it's a film that's
looking
beautiful.
forward for it.
Yeah.
But does ageism is still the factor in the industry, ma'am?
Yeah, I think so. I think sometimes it is, but I think a lot has changed. So we hope that the change is real.
We continue to see incredible journeys of actresses like Nayanthara and Trisha who are still raging in the South. You have always had a massive fan base there. Do you ever feel tempted to explore more South Indian films again, ma'am?
Yeah, of course. I'm very open and very ready. I just have to get the right work. So I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah. We are actually waiting. There is any chances to you and Riteish come back in a rom-com again?
I hope so. If someone writes a great rom-com, we would love to be there.
कभी आप और रितेश से बात करते हैं यार?
नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं.
There's a constant buzz about Riteish entering into politics.
He's not told me, so I don't know.
Okay. Was there a phase where you felt like industry have forgotten you?
No, never. I don't think I felt that, and I don't think it was on the top of my mind also.
Have you ever regretted turning down a role that later become a blockbuster?
No, I have not turned down any role.
Yeah.
That has become a blockbuster.
You share a very cute bond with Salman Khan. Saw one of your video.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, Salman's family. I know his sister very well, Arpita Khan, and we are very close. Our children grow up together. So, and Salman sir has always been there for us, me and Riteish. He's always stood with us. He's always supported us. I mean, he's someone we truly, truly, truly love.
Yeah, there's a cute video which went viral, I think. Which actor story reminds you to the younger Genelia?
I don't know. I hope there's none. I hope there's only one Genelia.
Yes. And one Riteish.
Yeah.
Why do you think audience still love Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na even after all these years?
Same reason why people love Bomarillo.
You have done multiple films in multiple languages, Hindi, Tamil, Telugu. Which industry treated you the best?
All. I've never had a complaint about any. I've been treated really well in every industry. And I'm looking forward to doing a film in every industry.
But how do you handle memes or a cute video, couple image with Riteish on social media?
I'm just grateful that people send us so much love. So I'm just very grateful to them.
What's something you wish people understood about you as a mother, not just a celebrity?
No, I think sometimes when you're with kids, people just push for pictures. I think you need to just be aware if there are children around. That's my only request.
Absolutely. Has any director ever told you you're not the heroine material, and how did you respond?
No, I've never been told that, but I've been told that I'm not conventionally pretty. Like, I'm a quiet pretty, which is okay.
But did that feel sad?
No, they don't matter to me. what I feel about myself matters.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely. What's the most emotional scene you have ever done, and did it stay with you after Packup?
No scenes have stayed with me after Packup, but there was a scene in Gomarallo where I leave the house at the end. For me, it was a very tough scene because there were 3 pages of dialogues. And it was a very emotional scene for me. Then there was another scene in Sachien where before she meets Vijay, like after Vijay tells her that the 30 days are done.
Yeah.
And then she speaks about, tells a friend how she's so excited. And that scene was also emotionally, it was quite exhaustive for me.
But you and Vijay shared a good bond.
Yes, we did 2 films.
Would you ever let your kids act in film at a young age like you did?
I mean, it depends on what they want. We're here to support them. So whatever they feel like, I'm happy to hear it.
How did your parents react when you told them you were dating Riteish?
I didn't tell them only. For 10 years, they would ask, I would say nothing. Nothing is happening. And finally, he said, okay, now we want to get married.
So many of my friends sent me a picture that, Riteish Deshmukh is not a green flag. He's a green forest.
Yes. I got lucky.
Find someone like him.
I hope you do.
Yes.
But not Riteish.
Not at all. How do you manage staying real in an industry that's always chasing image?
I mean, I'm constant. Industry will change. So I think that's how I stay there.
What's one compliment from a fan that has stayed with you forever?
So I think something that someone told me was that very often heroines, actresses, don't have a very large female following. Like they have a male following, but not a female. But someone told me that, you have such a large female audience that love you. And I think that for me is a big deal because if a girl likes you, then half your job is done.
Absolutely. But I also wanted to ask, what's one quality you think every male or every boyfriend should have?
I think just being respect and being a partner. Not just a boy or girl, but being a partner.
But in your case, it was because you and Riteish was a best friend before, and then husband and wife, that it helped you in a relationship?
100%. I think you have to. I think marrying your best friend is the best thing ever.
But after this 10 years, Genelia, does your criteria have changed? That the things which are going to work and things are not going to work for movie?
No, same as before. I just have. I actually has to work very long hours. Now I work for 10 hours. And there are days that I will work for 12 hours or 11 hours, but I have a family now. So, I work for 10 hours.
And we saw that comment. But in coming times, where are we going to see you more, apart from Julia?
I hope so. Let's see. We'll see what are the offers and we'll do it accordingly.
Yes, absolutely. We would love to watch you again. Sitare fans were saying, I met them, there were fans who were saying, Genelia, we love you. And so I want you to say them something
Oh, thank you so much. I love you very, very much, and thank you for all the love that you give me.
से कैसे कर लेती हैं आप? You know, इतनी pretty, and I got to know that you didn't do the makeup in that.
Yeah. I mean, we did do a little, but it was more or less a no makeup thing.
Yeah, but it's so delight to watch you on the screen. By the way,
Yes.
you know, effortlessly इतना प्यारा कर लेते हैं आप, and we all have one complaint. We missed you like anything.
I like that complaint.
But congratulations, I got the news that Junior is coming. The teaser is coming today.
Just today, yeah, it is.
You know, South people gonna be very much happy
I'm
for
also
you. Know?
very, very excited. I'm looking forward to the promo today, to the teaser today. And I think from today onwards, promotions will start now.
Yeah. Thank you so much for talking to me, Genelia, and giving your so precious time. Thank you so much. We would have got our fans here, but we couldn't, so we got our questions for them. But next time we're going to meet with their fans. And
Thank you.
Thank you so much.